Hey guys, and welcome to the Brick Box, and on this episode I'll be taking a look at some nano blocks. Now these are a micro sized building blocks, so they are a lot smaller than Lego or Mega Blocks or Creo or anything that we are used to. I've not seen these before, and I've just come across these in a store in the UK today, so this is a new product on me. I do have this, which is the duck, and contained in this packet is over 110 pieces, which makes up the duck and the duckling. Now look how small the packet is. It's very small, and we have over 110 pieces in there, so that gives you an idea of how small these blocks are. Now these are a Japanese product, so they're designed by Kawada in Japan, and lots of Japanese writing all over these packets everywhere, and it just says that these small micro blocks make it possible to create a more detailed and even smaller project than what can be made with standard size blocks. So that's referring to Lego, etc. So what it's saying is these small blocks can create a more detailed Lego set, is what it's saying. And it also says on the back that it is pretty much targeted at grown-ups. It says Nanoblock is a stimulating and entertaining hobby material for everybody, especially for grown-ups. So this looks like it is, like I say, targeted at AFOLs. Now this set did cost me £6 at a store here in the UK. I've not done too much research on these guys, so I've just picked them up today. So whatever country you live in, you may just want to go on the internet and put Nanoblock in to see if they're available in your country. Okay then guys, so I've just opened the packet, and inside we get the instruction manual, which I've not followed yet. It looks pretty self-explanatory though. And we get these bags inside, and you can just see how small the blocks are there. Look, some very tiny blocks in there, extremely tiny. And we get that base, which is again extremely tiny. Now in comparison, there is a Lego piece and there is that base. So standard Lego piece, and there you can see these nano blocks inside, how tiny they are compared to a 2x1 Lego piece. Okay then guys, so here is the set all built, and it was a little difficult to build due to the small size of the bricks. I'll just give a bit of a spin. As I say, this is just a display piece aimed at adults. It's not a play toy, and it's too fragile anyway to be a play toy. As you can see there on the legs, it does move very easily, and I'll take the duck off his legs, and you'll see he's on these two very small one-piece studs, and then that just fits underneath there. So it is very unstable on the legs, unfortunately. So once it's on display, you wouldn't really want to knock it. And again there you can see the duckling is very unstable on his legs. The duckling is pretty basic really, not too much going on there. Not too sure about that gap. I know you need the neck piece, but I don't really like that gap piece there, so I'll probably have to fill that in with another 2x1 piece. And these are all the pieces that were left over, so there are quite a few there, and there's a 2x1 in there to fill that gap, but that is how it is shown to build it. And there I'll put by the side a 2x1 Lego piece, and that will give you some size of the scale of this set. So yeah, it is quite a detailed set, I will agree, and I agree with what they're saying, the smaller the block the more detailed the set is, but it needs more work, I would say, especially on the legs of these ducks as well. And the building instructions are quite complicated to follow. There you can see it's one sheet, but your building instructions, see number 1 there is 1, 2, 3 layers. So not like when you're building your Lego, you'll get the one layer on a picture and it'll show you exactly where they need to go. It'll give you 3 layers, and you need to really focus on what you're looking at on the picture, and you'll see again there. So not too impressed with the building instructions at all. But I say it does look quite nice on display anyway, but again there are a few issues with the stability of the set. But I do have the Taj Mahal to build anyway guys, and I will get on to building that after this review, and maybe that will be a little better, who knows. But anyway guys, I will give this a rating anyway. So ages 5 to 12, it's going to get a 2 out of 10 for you guys. There's no playability whatsoever in this set. The teenagers ages 13 to 19, I will give this a 4 out of 10, as it is a good display piece for the older teenagers, but not brilliant. And the AFOLs, I will give this a 5 out of 10, as it is again a nice display piece, but there are some key issues with this that need ironing out. The problem with it is that the bricks are very, very small, so it's hard to get a robust build all over the set itself. So yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 for the AFOLs, as it is quite a medium set. It's you know, average, should I say, an average set. But anyway guys, the difficulty build rating as well, I'll give this a difficulty rating, and I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 for the difficulty, because the bricks are very small and it is quite difficult, and the building instructions are a little difficult to follow. So I mean, the biggest sets will probably get an 8, even 9 out of 10 for the difficulty, but we will see as we go along with these sets anyway. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts. I really want to know what you think of these. It's not a contender for Lego as it stands at the moment, but it's okay as a bit of a display toy. Yeah, so I will see you next time guys on the brick box, but until then, brick on.